We are from Elite and myself is Shoaib Rasool. We are providing all kind of the trainings and bachelor masters. Today we are here for the OSHA training 30 hours. Our first session will be take 30 minutes, and this session we will discuss what is the OSHA, what is the safety, and why the important is the safety. So let's start. This is the class rules. No one will be mobile using. Keep silence in the class. So first is the introduction about OSHA. What is the OSHA and from which regulated bodies? OSHA as OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Administrations. It's from American regulators. The Occupational Health and Safety Administrative as stable since 1970. Its importance: reduce the workplace injuries, illness and fatalities. Like once we will be able to identify our hazard, and then it will be automatically reduce our workplace injuries, illness and fatalities. In the next coming topic, we will discuss on that, how we will identify our hazard, how we will calculate the risk, and then how we have to implement according to risk and and control measure required. So that is the overall OSHA will be there. But here for ensuring the safety regulation through the inspection, provide the training assistance to employee and workers, ensure the business comply with the additional safety standards. Key responsibility according to OSHA: setting and enforcing safety standards, conducting inspection and investigations, issuing the citations and the penalties for non-compliances, providing the trainings program and educational materials. OSHA standards and compliances. OSHA set as mandatory workplace safety standard to reduce the hazard and ensure the safe working environment. Then what is the under employer as a responsibility according to OSHA? Identify the workplace hazard and mitigate the risks. So how to identify, how to mitigate, how to calculate the risk, that is we will check in the next topics. Provide the proper safety trainings and equipments like their inspections. Maintain the records and workplace incident safety compliance. Report work-related fatalities, injuries and illness. Display OSHA as posters informing the employee for their rights. Employee rights under the OSHA: work in safe environment free from the hazard. Receive the proper safety training in language they understand. Report the safety violation without fear of the relations. Request OSHA inspection for unsafe condition. Assess the medical record and injury logs. So the employee, as they should use the proper safe workplace which is provided from the employers. They must have to use the proper appropriate PP according to their work activities, and then they have to make it safe and proper and maintain. Then our next topic is the what is the safety. Before, as we seen that OSHA overview, now what is the safety? If we can say the simple words, free from hazard to do the work in workplace is called the safety. Here the more explanation in safety. Safety refer to the state of being protected from harm, injury or any undesirable event. It's involved recognizing, assessing and controlling the hazard to the ensuring that well-being of individual in various environment, particularly in workplace. Detail on safety. Safety is a multi-dimensional concept that encompasses various aspects, including there are many kind of the safety categories like physical safety, chemical safety, biological, electrical, ergonomic. So we will just basic see in this video, and detail we will discuss in the next videos. Physical safety, protection against physical hazards such as falls, machinery, accident, fire hazard, and structural collapse. Chemical safety, proper handling, storage, and disposal of the hazardous chemical or event exposed related to illness or injury. Biological safety, safeguard individuals against exposure to harm biological agents such as bacteria, virus, mold, and other pathogens. Ergonomic safety, designing the workplace and the risk to minimize the strain, repetitive motion injuries, and musculated disorder. Like once we are doing the repetitive task, that time our musculature feeling pain, so that is we have to be make for their proper appropriate workstation. Electrical safety, implementing the protective measures to prevent the electrical shocks, fire, and equipment manufacturing. Environmental safety, ensuring the workplace do not contribute to pollutions, resources, wastage, or conditions that could harm the worker and environment. Principles of the safety that hazard recognized, identify the understand potential danger in the environmental risk, evaluating the severity and likelihood of the potential hazard. Risk we will discuss in detail the next topics in the coming videos. Hazard as well we will discuss in the coming videos more detail. Preventive measures, implementing the engineering control, administrative policy, and safety training. Use of the personal protective equipment (PPE), ensuring the workers are equipped with the helmet, gloves, eye protection like goggles and spectacles, and other necessary like air protection, air muff, or earbuds for the sound noise protection. Emergency preparedness, having the plans in place of the fire safety, first aid, and evacuation procedures. That also we will check in more detail what is emergency and how we have to prepare and how we have to make sure that we are ready to our according to our activities we are ready for the emergency. Safety culture, encouraging a proactive approach where the employees and employer prioritize the safe in all operations. So overall about safety. Safety is not just about following regulations but about creating a culture where everyone takes responsibility for minimizing the risk and ensuring a secure environment. A well implemented safety program significantly reduce the workplace accident, enhance the productivity, and promote the health workforce. So this was about all what is the safety. So now why is the safety mandatory? Why we have the comprehensive for the safety? There is a three major rules that why we have to more concern for the safety. First of all, the moral. The organization have moral obligation to must make sure the person having proper safety in our workplace. Mean they have to provide the proper safe and healthy workplace, and as well as they have to provide all tools, power tools, plants, equipments. These all things employer should make sure that is safe for the our workers. And as workers, our responsibility, our moral obligation that we have to make sure due to our activities they are not getting any injury, ill health, or even our organization property, and as well as we have to make sure even the person are not getting hurt due to my any word or any even my activities. So this is the first point why we have to do the safety. The second is the legal. See, once we are going to get any trade license or certificates or registrations, that time according to my activities, what I'm going to mention in my trade license, that time the legals according to national, international, federals having to some policies like articles, we have to must comply on that. So that's why we must have to do the safety. If we are not complying and we are not following properly, so that is mean we are not legally complying, which we have to must follow that, and we are not following. So legally, if we are not following, then it will give us a penalty, fine, and remedial order will come. So that's why must we have to do the safety. The third is the financial loss of client. Of course, once you are not doing a safe work, the client will not more engage with you, customer will not satisfy, customer will be not confidence to do the more business with you. Loss of the plant equipments, like our property will get the more damage. So as you are aware that all projects having the fixed budget, so if we are they are not keeping proper safety, so plant and equipment and property will get more damage and our loss will be more, which may not able to clear that our project in that amount or that fixed what we was having for that project. Loss of production, then bad publicity, have fine, heavy fine, and then sick pays, as these are the reasons why we have to do the safety.